INFJ's worst nightmare. INFJs, the rarest personality type in the Myers-Briggs system, are known for their deep empathy, idealism, and introspection. But what happens when their idealism clashes with harsh reality? What happens when they feel completely misunderstood and disconnected from those around them? If you're an INFJ or know someone who is, you've probably noticed how intensely this personality type experiences the world around them. While their idealism, empathy, and intuition can be gifts, these traits can also open the door to some deep fears and anxieties. In this video, we'll explore what truly terrifies INFJs and how these fears manifest in their day-to-day lives. 1. Fear of being misunderstood. INFJs are driven by a deep desire to connect with others on an emotional and intellectual level. They yearn for meaningful, authentic relationships where they feel understood. However, because their thought processes and inner world are so complex, they are often misunderstood by those around them. This can lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness, as INFJs struggle to find people who can truly comprehend their unique perspective. For an INFJ, being misunderstood feels like a personal failure. They often internalize the disconnection, believing that something is wrong with them. This fear of perpetual misunderstanding can lead to anxiety, self-doubt, and even depression. Imagine an INFJ trying to express their deep emotional or philosophical thoughts, only to be met with blank stares or shallow responses. Over time, these interactions can create a barrier, making them retreat further into themselves. 2. Fear of conflict. INFJs are peace-loving individuals who will go out of their way to avoid conflict. They are natural mediators and strive to maintain harmony in their relationships. However, avoiding conflict doesn't always serve them well, and it can lead to passive-aggressive behavior or suppressed emotions. The idea of confrontation terrifies INFJs because they fear that conflict will destroy the emotional bonds they've worked so hard to build. The mere thought of saying something that could hurt someone they care about can paralyze them, leading to anxiety and stress. An INFJ might keep quiet about issues in a friendship or relationship, choosing instead to suppress their feelings to keep the peace. Over time, this can lead to emotional exhaustion, as they constantly prioritize others over themselves. 3. Betrayal of trust. For INFJs, trust is sacred. They invest deeply in the few relationships that they feel are meaningful, opening up their guarded emotional world to a select few. Betrayal of this trust, whether through dishonesty, infidelity, or manipulation, is one of the most devastating things that can happen to an INFJ. A betrayal shatters the INFJ's belief in the goodness of people. Since they value honesty and loyalty, experiencing betrayal can make them question their ability to trust anyone again. The emotional fallout from this can be long-lasting, as INFJs are likely to withdraw from future relationships out of fear of being hurt again. An INFJ who is betrayed by a close friend may become hypervigilant in future relationships, constantly questioning others' intentions and feeling emotionally guarded. 4. Fear of failure. INFJs are idealists who hold themselves to incredibly high standards. They often envision a future where they can make a significant impact, whether through their careers, relationships, or personal goals. However, this idealism comes with a crushing fear of failure, the idea that they might not live up to their potential or the expectations they've set for themselves. The fear of failure can be debilitating for INFJs. It's not just about failing at a task, it's about failing in their mission to make the world a better place or create a meaningful life. This existential fear can cause them to feel overwhelmed and discouraged, especially when they encounter setbacks. An INFJ may hesitate to start a new project or pursue a dream career because they fear they won't be able to meet their own high expectations. This paralysis can prevent them from taking risks, leading to feelings of stagnation. 5. Losing authenticity. One of the core values of an INFJ is authenticity. They crave real, deep connections and strive to live in alignment with their true selves. However, in a world that often pressures people to conform, INFJs can feel like they're losing touch with who they are in order to fit in or meet societal expectations. The idea of living a life that isn't true to themselves is soul-crushing for INFJs. They fear compromising their values, ideals, or passions just to please others or fit into societal molds. This can create a constant internal conflict, as they struggle to balance their authenticity with the demands of the world around them. An INFJ might stay in a job they hate or a relationship that doesn't fulfill them because they feel obligated to meet others' expectations, all the while knowing deep down that they're betraying their true selves. 6. Losing connection to purpose. INFJs are driven by a deep sense of purpose. They want their lives to matter, and they are constantly seeking meaning in everything they do. Whether it's through helping others, pursuing a passion, or making a difference in the world, INFJs need to feel that they are living in alignment with their higher calling. The idea of living a life without purpose is terrifying to an INFJ. If they feel disconnected from their mission or find themselves in situations where they can't contribute meaningfully, they may spiral into depression or existential dread. An INFJ stuck in a monotonous or unfulfilling job might feel like they are wasting their potential, leading to feelings of deep dissatisfaction and restlessness. For INFJs, life is a delicate balance between their idealistic vision and the realities of the world around them. Their worst nightmares often revolve around their deepest fears: being misunderstood, failing to live authentically, or losing their sense of purpose. However, by recognizing and addressing these fears, INFJs can find ways to cope, grow, and continue pursuing their unique path with resilience and strength. If you're an INFJ, what fears resonate with you the most? Let us know in the comments below.